I'm gonna hold your hand with a beaver tail when I say this. As an Ottawa girly, some days loving Ottawa feels like loving a mediocre white man. Loving Ottawa feels like loving a mediocre white man who is able-bodied, capable, has the capacity and skill for everything, yet chooses to be basic. Loving Ottawa sometimes feels like loving a mediocre white man who still lives in his mom's basement, not because he has to, not because he hit hard times, just because it's easier and she likes to do his laundry. Loving Ottawa sometimes feels like loving a mediocre white man who has all the skills and capacity, but would rather just be the kept husband of a baddie who runs her own business, who's a director of the government, and just be the vibes. And even then, underperforms in the vibes, okay? Loving Ottawa feels like loving a mediocre white man who is content on coasting on his high school stats. And that's something that we all need to come to terms with. And I say this as someone who says that Ottawa has a lot to offer. But she has to expect more of herself, okay? Because loving Ottawa sometimes feels like loving a mediocre white man who's like an ally, girl power, and yet when you call him to more, you're the asshole because why would you be hard on a good man? He's one of the good ones. Okay, all right. Sit on that, we'll regroup.